Hello everyone and welcome back to another very exciting chess game by Paul Morphy. So this was one of Paul Morphy's chess games from the American Chess Congress, but this was an unofficial chess game by Morphy against an amateur, and you can see that Morphy surrendered one of his knights on b1. So this was from New York 1857. Morphy starts the game with e4, e5, and we have the Evans Gambit accepted, c3, bishop to c5, and Morphy castled, knight to f6, d4, e takes, c takes, bishop to b6, bishop to a3, so controlling the dark diagonal, closing the diagonal to the bishop, and e5, knight to e4, black didn't want to open the diagonal, attacking the knight, pushing the pawn, but this again opens the diagonal, bishop pins the knight, bishop to g4, and black is also pinning the knight. But then rook to c1, and in this position black made a mistake. He played queen to d7. He should have considered bishop to d7. This was better, and this was a necessary move, because you will understand better. After queen to d7, what would you do? Queen to a4, of course. So I'm pinning this knight, and you can see that Morphy is intensifying the pressure. Queen to d7 was a blunder, this move, as black now finds himself in a very difficult position as the knight is pinned to the queen, and there is a very big pressure on c6. It looks pretty grim for black already. Bishop takes on f3. What would you do in this position? Would you capture the bishop? Well, Morphy simply ignored the bishop and he counterattacks black's biggest weakness. Not bishop takes, but rook takes on c6. When he was playing with the knight odds, he is sacrificing the exchange, and black castled. Incredible. So if capturing the rook, then bishop takes on c6, pinning and winning. So the queen is pinned, black castled. And then Morphy played a very important move. Now the obvious move that comes to mind is not going to work. So if rook takes bishop, discover attacking the queen, then queen to g4 and threatening checkmate, and Morphy didn't wanted this. This is why he played a different move. But even this move is not winning for black because of pushing the pawn. And if queen to h3, bishop to f1, and white is fine. Because if capturing the rook, not like this, if capturing the rook actually like this, let's say, moving the king and then capturing, and okay, sorry, this was attacking the queen, so I made a mistake. So bishop to f1 is defending, and in this position, if capturing the rook, then this is going to be checkmate. And if capturing the rook like this, then queen takes, and this is still dangerous for black, as you can see. But in this position, Paul Morphy, instead of rook takes bishop, he played e6, delayed gratification. So this was a very good move by Morphy. So attacking the queen, and did you understand why Morphy played this move? Black captured the pawn, and then Morphy captured the bishop. Now the e-pawn is blocking the queen's diagonal. It blocks the light diagonal to the queen, so there is no queen to g4. Okay, so this is much better and much accurate. Morphy is playing very accurate. So c6, but it looks like Morphy is in trouble in this position. So this is both attacking the rook and at the same time attacking the bishop. What would you do? Bishop takes on c6 by Morphy, a very good move. So after black captures the bishop, what else? This opened the diagonal of death, sacrificing the bishop and removing the b-pawn. Black is hopelessly lost in this position after check, and at this moment, basically the checkmate is inevitable, so this is why black resigned. The possible continuation, if moving the king, checkmate. And the second legal move, queen to b7, capturing the queen, and this is also checkmate. Okay, so A very exciting chess game, and let's make a quick recap. This was the critical moment of this chess game. Bishop to d7 was much better, but we see this blunder, queen to d7. It doesn't look like much, but black overlooked queen to a4, and basically black underestimated the big threat from this diagonal. So rook takes, the most accurate move, e6, and then rook takes bishop as this closes the diagonal to the queen. And after pushing the pawn, again the most accurate move, bishop takes on c6, and black is in big trouble. So check, and after this move black resigned as black is getting checkmated. So thank you so much for watching, take care, and bye bye.